Oh, it's a wonderful website. It comes into my email, and then you touch it, and then it has like a pattern. I think it always comes in daily, but there's a number of them that I do subscribe to for free, and you simply touch them and get the photo, the instructions. Ravelry is another one that has wonderful knitting patterns. And there's one that I particularly like, an Estonian woman from Estonia, has such wonderful, interesting patterns, and they're all for free. My first go-to would be to ask anyone under 30 for a simple question, and that usually solves it, but also readily available through your local library, your local U3A. There's all sorts of courses, like for example, I've done an iPad one, just using your iPad more efficiently, as well as Excel courses and things like that through the community house, but there's a lot of that on. Or mainly with my iPhone and my iPad, I can just walk into Apple and they can answer any question you have, or you can book into their free classes.
Well, I haven't got the best memory, and I know we're not supposed to write down our passwords, so I thought I'll do it this way. I had a password that I thought I'd remember, and then it came back to me, password is incorrect, and I thought that's my new password. So my password is reminded every time I forget it, your password is incorrect, and that's my password. I thought that was quite good. And scrolled through to have a look at, you know, the available males or females that they're interested in, and they've contacted them, and yeah, they're finding that that's working for them. Okay,
They've
had a few dates and been out for coffees. Yeah, so maybe I could try that.
And what have they said about some of the profiles that they've seen?
Oh, they've had a few laughs, and you know, the biggest thing is that they've said was they look good in the photograph, but in real life no, the photo was taken a bit earlier than what they've put up. I love YouTube for looking at how to apply makeup. I look at YouTube for, there's 200 ways how to wear a scarf, and that can take you 200 minutes. And I can remember about 20 of those. I like to look up cooking recipes, and I've tried a lot out, and it's been terrific. You can have it going while you're cooking.
Really interested in genealogy, and we basically use the MyHeritage, but we also use a couple of other websites that are terrific. And it works best on a laptop or on a desktop because you can split windows, and you can say, okay, I'm looking at this person and what's his history, and then you split the window, and then you do a find, and you find maybe the parents, and then you put the two together and build your tree.
But playing with friends and latterly family, I find it really good. If I were going to send an email or just needed to mention something to a family member, I would just do it when I go on to make my moves every morning. And I get up really early, so I make my moves, you know, sometimes from about 4 a.m. if I can't sleep. And there are moves there waiting for you. So, I mean, you're not playing one game to the end, you're just making one move on, you know, X number of games. But it's worked out really well. And I've just come back from Japan and met some people over there from Canberra who also play, and I've kept up contact with them. And I wouldn't normally have done that. You know, you go on a tour and you say you're going to meet up, but don't normally. But this has worked out really well. And actually they're a lot of fun too, because I don't know whether everyone has that, but I have so many different ones that I can choose from.
Do you use emojis?
Yeah, I started to.
Yeah, what's your favourite emojis?
Well, when people are overseas and they're in a particular country, I can look up the flag and put that, or an aeroplane, or something appropriate to the person that I'm responding to. And really there are so many, you can spend a lot of time just kind of going through, and so it's if I've got time, I like to just browse and maybe put one or two in.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
they're a lot of fun.
Terrific.
But I'm really impressed with the social networking. I think that's terrific for older people in particular.
Oh, that's great. That's great.